She does do a lot of giveaways and stuff too.
You know, when I used to watch the Dignitas female team play, she'd send me the IPs. I would just watch their matches on GoTV because they were organized and it was good. Sapphire's awesome. But anyway, I think Cadian is like the personification of the hard grind in Counter-Strike. And we'll see if it continues in this particular match. So far, so good for Heroic. 5 versus 2 in the pistol round in the first half of the first map of this series. CZ75 on Storm. Give him 1 kill. Acor's got that extra range with the P250. Frozen with the Glock now down to 1 HP. But maybe he can do something. The bomb hasn't been spotted on him, of course, because it's carried by Acor. And now dropped by Cadian, leaving Frozen with a lot to do and not much to do it. This would be such a low percentage clutch. 1 HP, 1 versus 4 in a pistol with a Glock. You can see him trying to show his gun there to bait some shots. He'll take 1 out, but the trade was almost inevitable.
It'd be exciting to me. I think he does manage to get them competitive almost every single time. I think he has a great track record. That's a great opening from Acor. There's a full buy from mousesports. Deagles and just a scout. Half armor on Acor. This is a good spot from a Kerrigan. 5 on 3. No nades have been done. It's from the opening of Acor here. Nice little scout shot on Borup. See if they can finalize here.
This is very dangerous. Oh, it's getting a lot worse too. It's not looking like they're going to have a good time with it. It's getting overwhelmed on the site now. Just Nico remaining, and there are many man to contend with here all around him. Just toying with him at this point. I think Frozen could have knifed him if he wanted, but there we go. Carrying wall, close it down.
Nice beautiful flashbang. Very, very nice indeed. So he knows it hasn't been compromised. The creep continues to quietly switch weapons, but Storm can't get into position in time. They didn't see the weapon switch though, so Nico is position unknown. Trigger discipline looking for 2. There's 1. A very nice second headshot. We got Frozen here as well. It's going to get even worse for them. Still not good though. 2 on 3. Frozen elevating to looking to connect up, and he lives.
That they're able to win this is going to be amazing for them on that CT side, because look at their money now. They have upgrades.
Use Acor, as you say, just jumping into the lineup. It seems like it's a player that you can give a lot of freedom to. Speaking of carrying, he's going to get...
Obviously, CTs as well just keep smoking it down to 30 seconds left on the clock now. Forced to make a move, and Robs, that's a nice entry though. Makes it a 4 on 4. We actually have a round on our hands now. As I say,
no.
Nice little double. Good spot as well in E-box.
Yeah, that was an outrageous entry from Robs, maybe feeling like it was it had to be done, and Robs is entertaining as he's running the clock down for them, entertaining while Cadian drops off the last 2.
And then no one else is getting anything.
Yeah. I think that's something that's Valorant is actually helping with, providing like an extra sort of marketplace for those people so that those players still have a place to go to become professionals with these skill sets.
I can't believe they're already down on bomb side here. Robs is just going absolutely mental. Gets to 2. Bomb goes down though, but Kerrigan is still an upper. Did he just walk down lower? Like literally just 1 pop flash and then that was it? Welcome in.
I think Robs is on bar salts today. That's my conclusion from what I've seen so far. Shows some presence. Cadian needs to watch Tessus's back though. Advantage in. There's a nice landing of a shot from Cadian. Molly, Robs has to be careful though. He's very low on health, looking for the elevated position. Ooh. 1 tap from Cadian as Robs was low. Second AWP if they want it, and they do.
It's very default, but you know, Kerrigan going down here again is why he's playing so defensive.
Imagine if there were 2 HEs there, man. I was talking about this earlier on. We even showed a video of it. I think it was originally made by GodB to have that molly on the outside, force the CT forward and have 1 or 2 HEs down the ladder. For the guaranteed kill. mousesports trying to make this round viable. 3 on 3 at present, but the snipers are going to be up close and Acor with a quick scope.
Tessus nailing 1 in ladder, but here we go. Kerrigan gets a backstab, and that might really just put Tessus at too much of a disadvantage. He'll creep out from Pop using the smoke, but they have a great sense as to his position, and although Kerrigan goes down, now Tessus is out in the open, and Blimus will find him.
Previous round he was forced forward, but wanting to repeat his behavior, he'll change his time, and indeed the time is starting to run low. Nice flick from Cadian, landing his shots today. Or having to dance around, he smokes towards Ivy. Cadian coming in for support, though he can't see much. 35 seconds on the clock. The bomb is bringing in an IV at the moment, and the support's just been taken out. Frozen gone, and Acore may not survive this.
It's a rough spot to be in if you're mousesports. It's the same kind of problem that they're having, that they're not having a chance to kind of go outside and fight a little bit. Round's still not over, but it's 15 seconds left. Acore being very low here. Yeah, I was going to say, there should be a call for a save. But yeah, Heroic, there's no reason for them as well to kind of not keep doing what they're doing, playing this aggressive. They're very fast on the rotates inner as well, playing the 4 members, 1 in ladder room. Even if he ends up going down.
Acore. Gonna get traded here, surely. Thing and a dong. More than 1 kill for Heroic. Tessis is waiting kindly. Cadian just trying to run distraction as he looks to post up. Bombs dropped now, and Carrigan with 14 HP needs to take a decision here. Although it's been taken away by Tessis.
If you win one of those positions. So we'll see a faster approach outside. So looking like they're trying to make something happen, but it's not going to be met with any positive results. Not just yet, at least. 2 players going down for mousesports, and they've lost forward positions. So they've lost a lot and gained nothing for it.
Oh, yeah. That's worse.
Yeah, and we're playing 4 guys outside. It's just a straight brick wall for mousesports. And then here as well, very late on the ladder take as well, right? Only being 2 members. This is we call this a Fnatic setup on the Heroic side. Now Nico moved, but the setup there with ladder. It's a good start here from mousesports, at least getting the entry. A lot of chip damage as well.
55 seconds to go, and we'll start to see a rotation down towards Ina, at least from Bimus. His teammate is actually above the pop ladder still. And they do have a deep position with Acore there on Ivy. So they've got that Ivy control. This is some of the stuff Time is starting to play against mousesports. They've got to speed things up. They've only got 20 seconds for a plant, and now they start to approach from team main, and the entry kill is there, but Storm could still ruin their chances.
It's very nice smoke off the ladder from Carrigan. There will be a boost. Trying to find it well timed. Carrigan stands up. Will he be spotted by Storm? He will attack, but he's alive for now. The HP grenade goes in the wrong direction, but Borup can do what he can. Traded by Bemis, leaving Storm on one of these players. There's a grenade burst from Bemis. He eats a flashbang, and there's a little burst. He's run out of bullets. That will mean a peak. And 4 rounds from mousesports at half.
It's not going to be any flashbang retakes or anything like that. Like we're looking for headshots, and that's a good start from Frozen.
Oh, it's a huge start. Getting to pick up 1 player on the entry. Beautiful stuff. And Robs is on the bomb train too, and they aren't able to deal with him. Frozen's still doing damage. Eventually, Robs goes down to be able to get the bomb planted, but it's going to be tough for Katie to even pull his gun out. No bullets remaining. Has to go for the reload. Somehow still alive, but that's been taken care of.
Man.
So,
what a nice round by Frozen. That's a 4 kill from him.
It's clean.
And he runs for it as well. He jets it when it starts the plant. Unfortunately, he doesn't get it by the time the bomb goes down. But out here, mousesports, like they're forced to back up more and more towards the bomb side and ladder room, which means that Heroic is getting map control.
They've used pretty much all their utility as well, and these forward positions are starting to pay off as fights are forced. Acore looking to try to create some kind of recovery. It's a great frag. He does have good anticipation. Even gets a dink on Tessis, but importantly, Tessis.
Because he's just running, right? And he has the 1 smoke left, and he wastes it inside to just fake. But I think Frozen here, as we pointed out, by Borup getting that kill, actually, that might be the round win for him. But I was going to say, Frozen, I feel like actually knew what was happening.
Oh, there's 10 seconds on the clock. What the hell?
He wins that. Oh, no. I can't believe that happened. You didn't need to do the fake there, the Heroic did. Like, the 1 smoke you have left, you want to use that to get the bomb down somewhere else. You had good positioning, but you used it instead to fake. And this is
starting with 4 players on this A bomb site are mousesports. Be very aggressive. Hops towards the B bomb site. Rock's caught in the smoke now. What does Nico choose to do? Got 2 players towards Ivy.
Just to get a site, and with that said, there's a lot of counter utility for mousesports and not much time on the clock. So mousesports are in a great position right now to defend this round, and you can see the desperation coming in. Heroic have to force the issue through the choke points, all of which are held. Frozen keeps fragging to be the time to rein it in if you're Heroic. Oh, Cadian going down immediately there. That's don't have to worry about that position really, and they can put their attention elsewhere. And speaking of which, Nico creeps upper, but Robs is cognizant of against Acore. They're able to get him to reposition with all that utility, and he will get the bomb down. But what is the post-plant positioning like? It's not very, there's not many options.
Rob's trying to find something with the AWP. Still a man advantage for mousesports to exchange through the smoke, and Frozen gets the better of it. Storm, that surely should have been a kill there. Really missed some opportunities now, and there are none left for Heroic in this round as mousesports will tie the score. 4 players alive. Really needed, as we can see. Rob's just on $1,000 at the moment. Bemis on 2.5. So this is much needed money to AWPs as well. Strong.
And they do a setup. Yeah, I was going to say, they do look at exactly what I was talking about, like the setup that they actually force themselves into, but they do a very quick round. So mousesports, all 4 members still here on the outside. So it's a full-blown chaos. 3-on-2 now, down to favor of mousesports.
That was a noble pre-fire attempt onto Acor, but he was ready for it. Down to a 2-on-2 now. Borup managing to catch Acor from Sandwich. Revenge is had. He knows he's tagged Borup. The pistol is out. Jumping off at the right time to start. That sound cue surely heard, but Cadian with the deagle from...
So much info. And here comes the push. I think mousesports know well and truly what's going on at this point. Nice defensive kill from Robs. That is huge. Even though he goes down, thinning out the numbers early on can be helpful and does slow the approach for Heroic. And Frozen's timing on this flank is gonna be immaculate here as he comes in. There's Cadian, has absolutely no idea. Another freebie is offered up to Frozen, leaving Tessus and Storm alone in this one, and they are isolated away from one another. And their chances are looking quite desperate here. Storm able to get Frozen at least. He's still alive, still looking for ways to save this, but it's really not really all that much for him to do. So
Cadian has no idea because he thinks Stavin is holding flank, and the timing there just prevents him from holding. So uphill battle from Heroic, but it's a good start here nonetheless. Another fast round.
With the fast death for Tessus. Early 5v4 for mousesports. Good control of the A-bomb site despite the smoke grenades, but reinforcements are coming for Heroic, and they're going just as quickly with Acor dropping Borup. Down he goes in the hands of Nico, the opening kill for Heroic. They've got a lot of work to be done here. Carrigan in the smoke will make things even worse. Bringing over towards Cadian. Stereo frags. Nico and Cadian.
With his teams. So you're 14-12 now. A fast round outside, trying to get some map control. It is a trade.
They're still above B. Just the AK, no grenades for him. And there's a fact-finding mission, but I was going to say it's poorly timed, but Frozen has the angle and Robs delivers as well. Things go from bad to worse.
This very risky situation. We know that mousesports have 2 guys inner. And that's a shutdown. Yeah, I think mousesports just playing a very good season.
Nicely hit. Aggressive take outside. That's going to be the call here for Heroic. Storm able to trade onto Bemis, and they're getting some ground. This is looking better here now for Heroic.
Yeah, it really is. They've got a man advantage for the time being, but when these smokes go, maybe variants will start. And there's Carrigan with a 2K, switches out for another weapon. Robs comes through as well as Acor. And